What's up, man? You got your man Meyhem in the building. 10-year anniversary of That's Delicious. And I'm here to celebrate. As you've seen by now, I'm the reigning pasta champ of the world. And right now, this is just a victory lap. We're gonna do a double mushroom cream pasta. It's gonna involve mushrooms. It's gonna involve cream. We're gonna go heavy on the cheese, various types, shape sizes, different regions. It's like a Thursday night meal. It's like you wanna impress somebody and you only have 15 minutes. Like, this is what you do. Let's go.
Today's video is brought to you by Saily. If you've ever been stuck without the internet while traveling, you understand how frustrating that could be. But with Saily's eSim, you never have to worry about roaming fees or hunting down public Wi-Fi. Recently, I landed in Austria and I needed to book a ride to my hotel, but my phone didn't have service and the airport Wi-Fi wasn't working. I had to wait in line what seemed like forever just to get a SIM card that doesn't even seem affordable. If I had Saily back then, I could have avoided all the stress and I could have had the internet instantly. Here's how easy it is to get started with Saily. First, download the Saily app on your phone. It's available for both iOS and Android device. Once you're registered, select the country and sign up for your affordable plan. Then at checkout, enter the promo code DELICIOUS and get an exclusive 15% discount. Even easier, scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. With plans in over 180 countries, Saily is your ultimate travel companion. Plus, they'll even notify you when you've used 80% of your data, so you'll never be left with your pants down. What are you waiting for? Download the Saily app, scan that QR code, and use my promo code DELICIOUS. And now for your viewing pleasure, Meyhem will be making you a pasta that's to die for.
You're looking extra adorned today.
The theme of the day was majestic, so when I woke up, I just felt like dressing majestic. It's Nick. He makes olive oil, he plays instruments, he drinks wine. He was a judge that helped make an amazing decision in a previous episode, and because of that, he's being rewarded with a round 2, because you knew the right choice to make.
Well, the marriage of the pasta and the sauce on your previous competition was superior to the competition.
But let's make some noise for the competition. He's great too.
Great competition. I feel like a big part of pasta cookery is pasta saucery. Anyone can put the pasta in the water, but can you amalgamate the sauce so it coats the pasta appropriately?
I always like the word amalgamate. I'm not sure if I salted the water, so if I did, we're about to double salt the water. And if I didn't, we're salting the water for the first time.
There's that myth that you should put olive oil in the water, but clearly that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I mean, sometimes I do just to make people happy. You don't necessarily need to waste olive oil in the water. It does absolutely nothing. But you know what? I'm gonna make you happy.
Yeah, olive oil in the water.
You know what it is? Let me break it down. People hold on to tradition, and I respect that, because the world is based off tradition. Somebody's grandmother told them to put olive oil in the water like 200 years ago, and they just held on to that. It's like telling you Santa Claus isn't real. I'm not here to break hearts. I like this. This feels more relaxed than the other day. Other day was more of a competition. It was a speed thing. Right now, I'm just showing you what I do. I'm at my own pace, chopping. I got a bracelet on, which helps push the knife down further. It's like jogging with leg weights.
Meyhem, you've done some olive oil, right?
I mean, I've been involved in a lot of things, man. I've been involved in a lot of gray market olive oil trades, things I really can't talk about. I'm known in several communities, states, and countries as the gray market guy. Nah, I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna do something, but then, I don't know, man. If you want me to really be honest about that situation, like, the dude who I was gonna work with loved ketamine more than doing business, and things just went south. Listen, you asked.
That's good to keep in there?
Yeah, if you want. He won't watch it. Can't focus this long.
It's interesting you discard the stems of the mushroom.
It's kind of like putting olive oil in the water. It's just an ancient traditional method, you know?
What was the number one pasta in your house growing up?
There was a spot uptown in Harlem called Sherman's, and they used to sell spaghetti with red sauce and ribs. My father would be like, make Sherman's. So like, we just call it Sherman's, and she would just literally make spaghetti and like a fire pomodoro with some barbecue ribs and coleslaw on the side. I know it sounds like a combination that's not ideal, but you know.
Sherman's in the 40s had 9 locations.
Wow.
Sherman Hibbett was known as the mayor of Harlem.
You see? We used to have Sherman's mad nights. Like any good party, we're gonna get started with some olive oil.
Mushrooms really soak up that oil.
Cooking jewelry doesn't get in your way?
Nah, I mean, if anything, it enhances the process. When you feel majestic, that translates into the dish. I'll tell you this, like as an artist, right? Sometimes you record in just a black or white t-shirt and you got your rhymes down, but when you're dressed up in the booth, you could feel that in the music. When you cook with jewelry, you could feel that in the dish. Everything's about energy, man. It's all energy. That's what life is about. Good, bad, or in the middle, you know? It's all energy. So now we're getting the party started. And if you notice, I ain't cut the garlic. I just smashed it. It'll fall apart and do what it does.
That was a bold choice.
Yo, it's like this, man. Sometimes people say there's too much garlic, too big chunks of garlic. Like, nah, dog. That's like a winning lottery ticket right there. If you get a big chunk of garlic, you should thank me. Don't scold me. Thank me.
So you didn't know who Saily was before you came in here?
Nah, I still don't know who he is now.
He's a really famous stand-up.
He was a funny guy, so that makes sense. I was like, yo, this is some crazy talking chef. Like I said, man, it's all about energy transfer. You make me laugh, we'll be friends forever. I don't really care what else you do as long as we laugh in between, you know?
What's your theory on adding salt at each step slowly so everything's salted as it cooks?
Nah, I don't do that. I just add it when I add it. At the end of the day, everything will be blended, especially in a sauce like this. I don't have to do it step by step. I just do it when I find necessary. Like right now. Like to keep the moisture in those mushrooms, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm almost ready to add to the equation.
You go to a lot of Italian restaurants, right?
I do.
Who do you dine
In New York City, me and my man Darringer, AKA Darius, have been making the rounds. I went to Velma's recently. Velma's is fire. We went to Velma's a couple times. Lenny's is always good. I was at Lenny's last night, actually, you know? Oh yeah, King Umberto's, bro. There's nothing better than King Umberto's. I want to keep my soul, but I would trade it for King Umberto's. Oh, Uncle Bacala's. Uncle Bacala's in Long Island is fire too, to be honest.
Where the fuck is Uncle Bacala?
I don't really know anything else going on in the community. I just know how to get there. Right now we have garlic, olive oil, shallots. You know, I just wanted to give them a little color. Then we added the mushrooms. We're gonna add cream, cheese, etc. next. Pasta's boiling. We're about to mix everything and it's about to be beautiful.
To clarify, cream will be added and cheese will be added, not cream cheese.
Yo, that's something I hate. Yo, what's this new craze where people just throw on a block of cream cheese and everything and baking it? This is like an Instagram, TikTok sensation. Like, yo, cream cheese shouldn't be anywhere but a bagel. I hate all this cooking with cream cheese. It really upsets me.
It's outrageous.
It's despicable.
It's interesting, you're almost like steaming the mushrooms on top of the bed of shallots and garlic.
Yeah, you gotta toss them, you know?
It smells great.
Oh no, that's special. We're going heavy on the black pepper.
Do you know at one point in time in history, black pepper was the most coveted spice in the world?
I mean, it still should be.
It still should be, yes.
The only thing that could give black pepper a run for its money is cumin and lemongrass. There's really nothing else better than black pepper. We're gonna let this rest for a second. Just gonna cut the butter in half. We need a healthy amount. So at this point, we've added some butter to the equation. And let's hit it with some red pepper flakes.
It's really turning into another competition-winning pasta.
You've seen nothing yet. Just add mushrooms to the mushroom real quick. Little porcini.
Should I save some pasta water?
Yeah, I like that I didn't have to tell you that. I like that you just knew. You gotta clean up as you go so it's not a mess at the end, you feel me? This is the consistency we were going for. I wish I had a wooden spoon. This calls for a wooden spoon. Yo, I really wish a wooden spoon would magically appear. Want this to thicken. Gonna add cheese to the equation right now. We're gonna start off with my favorite thing in the world, Locatelli Romano. Even though it's my favorite, I still throw it on the floor sometimes. Sometimes the things we love, we treat worse than the things we don't. It's like my car, I don't wash it. I had a car that I used to hate, I would wash it every week. This hasn't seen a car wash in months. This is peppercorn pecorino. That's right, my nose is on point. I'm gonna fold it in, then put the pasta on top. Truffle, right?
Yeah.
Black truffle.
There we go. A little black truffle and sheet milk changes the day. When I say a little, I mean like $46 worth.
That is gonna thicken that up nicely.
Now we're getting where we wanna be. You see texture? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was going for.
Stable yet loose emulsion.
We could drop
Shall
that
we?
pasta.
Tell me when to stop.
Around 70%. You know, this is how we used to do it in the old country.
The Bronson.
This is how they make it outside the Jamaica Hospital.
This is the crucial point, the amalgamation.
You see what's going on here, right?
You're getting the sauce inside the pasta, and you're giving the pasta time to kind of soak up and absorb that. It's also off the heat now.
Yes, we are.
So that way we're not burning any of these finishing elements.
Do we have any fresh basil?
Yes. They need to garnish the plates with them.
I was just gonna plate out the pan again. That's what I do.
What's nice about the pan is it's like authentically grandma style.
I'm being honest, this is what I do in my house.
Putting it on a plate, you kind of remove it from its home.
It takes away from the rustic excellence. We're gonna finish up my favorite ingredient in the world, which also is a beautiful contrast in color.
Shall I?
Go in.
Proper bite here.
I would say so. How do you feel?
Pasta is perfectly al dente. Still has that bite in the center. The sauce is really creamy. You have peppers in 2 points. You put the chili flakes in early, then you added this finishing hot sauce. You kind of have this balanced but double hitter of a hot sauce.
That's what I'm here for.
I like how some of the cheese is melted and incorporated into the sauce. Other cheese is still raw. The basil's raw. This hot sauce is raw. That cook with raw element really expands the flavor profile of the dish.
Yeah, this is great.
It's perfectly cooked.
Yo, happy birthday, FTD, 10 years.
Chin chin.
When I met you, I was just handsome. Now I'm a guy who plays with food and is handsome.